Hey guys, welcome back to BeerGeekNation.com. I'm your host, Chris, and today we are looking at a very interesting beer from Jack's Abbey out of Framingham, Massachusetts. This is their pb&j bourbon barrel-aged Framinghammer. Now, Framinghammer is their 10% Baltic Porter, which is basically an imperial stout brewed with a lager yeast. I previously reviewed regular Framinghammer versus the bourbon barrel-aged. This time around, they released a couple of different variants, including a coconut version as well as a pb&j bourbon barrel version. It's basically Framinghammer in a bourbon barrel with peanut butter and jelly, and I got to give a huge thanks to Jeff for hooking me up with this one. He thought I'd want to try it, and he was right. I really love Jack's Abbey stuff. They're one of those breweries. I always tell people, look out for these guys. They are the next big thing, and I hope this one is no exception. So let me get into a glass, let you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the pb&j barrel-aged Framinghammer. All right, guys, so the aroma on the pb&j Framinghammer. Oh, wow. Right up the front, chocolate, vanilla, toasted coconut, slight nuttiness, definitely getting a slight kind of peanut butter roastiness in there. I don't know if that's from the peanut butter or the actual roasted malt. A little bit of a fruitiness in there, probably from the jelly. But wow, big bourbon oakiness, just an awesome smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on the pb&j Framinghammer. Cheers. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, right at the front of the tongue, a little bit of milk chocolate, touch of dark chocolate, a little bit of a nuttiness in there, definitely a peanut butter, again, a roasty kind of nuttiness, not so much a sweetness, a little bit of that jam kind of jelly character coming through. It reminds me of like a raspberry type of flavor. Very subtle, but definitely there in the back. Middle of the mouth, this beer has so much body to it. In the middle, you get vanilla, you get that oakiness, you get that toasted coconut from the barrel. Again, a little of that underlying kind of peanut nuttiness in there as well. Again, a little bit of that jam coming through in the middle of the mouth. Just coats your mouth with this big kind of velvety, chocolatey beer. Pretty sweet aftertaste. In the aftertaste, I get more of that peanut butter flavor. It's not aggressive at all. It's just there. It just highlights some of the other great aspects of the beer. It doesn't overwhelm. It's really just there as an accent piece. More bourbon, more vanilla, more of that oakiness in the back. Just a fantastic sipper of a beer. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the pb&j bourbon barrel-aged Framinghammer 10%, limited availability, so get it while you can. Again, thank you, Jeff, so much for this one. Guys, this one is getting an A. You know, you take Framinghammer, which is one of my favorite Baltic Porters, if not my favorite Baltic Porters, throw it into a bourbon barrel, which makes it fantastic. And then from there, you know, you add pb&j to it. I was like, oh man, I don't know, I might be taking it too much, but not at all. The pb&j is so subtle. Again, it's just there as an accent piece to really accentuate how great the base beer and the bourbon barrel-aged version of the base beer are. It's really one of those beers, it's so solid, it stands on its own, so you don't want to go too crazy, and they didn't. They nailed it. The peanut butter and jelly are very subtle. Again, they're there just to kind of, you know, bring forward how great the base beer is in this. It's an awesome beer, not over the top at all. It works. The name sounds goofier than it actually tastes, if that makes any sense. It's just an awesome idea. So glad they decided to put this one out there in bottles nonetheless. So getting an A from me, and remember folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers.